Hello everybody, welcome into the second half of today's doubleheader action between your homestanding Cal U Vulcans and the visiting Bald Eagles of Lock Haven. Colin Kirkwood and Doug Gladkey joining you here today for this contest. Doug, it's going to be exciting.
Yes, it is definitely going to be exciting, Colin. You have Lock Haven coming in here with a 3-0 record overall, and California coming in 2-2. Going to be a very solid matchup for the Vulcans as they have a tough challenge with Christian Kelly coming in for the Bald Eagles, ranking third in the PSAC in scoring with 23 points per game.
Both of these teams coming off wins here. Cal U beat Davis and Elkins on Monday on the road, 86-63. Lock Haven picked up a big win over Carlo on Monday, 103-65. The first time in a long time that they've been able to put up that many points. In nearly 2 years is the first time that they put up 100 points. That's a long time. Cal U's was last year.
It most certainly has been a long time since Lock Haven has put up 100 points. But I feel like this is going to be an interesting matchup for the Vulcans. Obviously, scoring 100 points is a lot of momentum going into this one for Lock Haven.
Last year, these two teams got together in the opposite venue at Lock Haven. Cal U won 78-74. It's a very entertaining game. Of course, I was there from Lock Haven. It was a lot of fun. Cal U beat them and extended their winning streak against the Bald Eagles to 11 straight games. So they're on a roll, looking to keep it going today.
It's going to be a huge storyline in this one to see if they can keep the ball rolling. And we're going to get underway here with some starting lineups, I believe.
Yes, it is time to talk about the starting lineups for both of these teams, as always brought to you by our good friends at the California Times, the Cal U Times, Cal U's oldest student media outlet. Doug, let's check out the starting five for Lock Haven really quick.
All right, let's see this starting five here. I'm going to see, obviously, you see Christian Kelly out there for the Bald Eagles. Number 12, Nasir Campbell. Number 2, Trevor Lacuna. And at
jump
center,
balls up and away here. California has it, and they are underway. Cal U going left to right for all of our radio listeners out here today. It's in the hands of Brent Pegram. Starting five for Cal U reads as the following: Bob Tune, jockey. Number 1, the forward, 6'6", freshman out of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Number 3, Zion Collins, the 6'4" guard, sophomore from South Riding, Virginia. Number 5, Brent Pegram, the guard, 5'11", junior from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Number 11, Luke House, guard forward, combo, 6'4", freshman from Norristown, PA. And number 12, Philip Alexander, combo, 6'6", redshirt sophomore out of Laurel, Maryland. Lock Haven back on offense here, moving the ball around, getting that back from Cal U. Under 8 to shoot for the Bald Eagles. Need to find something here. Ball rolls between the legs of a jockey, and it will go to Lock Haven.
Play was broken up there. Obviously, number 21, Jesse McPherson, was trying to work it inside, and Lock Haven will retain possession.
Turnaround shot high off the backboard and in. That was a great-looking shot to get the game underway for Matt Cerruti.
Good little turnaround jumper there for Cerruti, putting the Bald Eagles on the board.
Cal U back on the offensive end here. Pegram. Now Alexander. Good roll inside there. Ajake tries to go up, went up against some stiff competition.
Great save there by Zion Collins to work it over to Brent Pegram.
Under 5 to shoot here for Cal U. Got to find something. 4, 3, 2. Shot off for Alexander. That one won't go. Lock Haven's got it the other way.
Good ball movement there by the Vulcans on that offensive possession. Let's see what they can do on defense.
High feed inside there. Lock Haven moving it around with some pace. Catching a screen, trying to roll there. Poked away by Pegram. However, Lock Haven recovers it. It's with Kelly. Kelly on this one. Kelly still working on Collins. Collins able to keep with him and force a miss. Luke House has this one. Of course, Luke House, he set a season high with the team leading 21 points and 9 rebounds, 4 steals as well against Davis and Elkins. He leads the region with 37 minutes played per game. That's all of the Atlantic region, so he's out there for a lot.
He's really been a workhorse so far this season for the Vulcans. Like you said, really been a force inside with those 21 points and 9 rebounds on Monday night against Davis and Elkins.
Cal U looking to inbound this one. Put up and in. Still no score yet. Ajake breaks that, however, and gets them on the board for 2 to 2.
Good work inside there by Ajake to get the Vulcans on the board.
Stolen away there by Pegram. Now they push the other way. A lot of players had great games against Davis and Elkins on Monday. House inside. Now it's Pegram out for a long ranger. That one won't go. Lockhaven's got the rebound.
Like you said about big games against Davis and Elkins, Brent Pegram with 18 points on Monday night.
Now they work inside. Almost had a reverse attempt there, but it's kicked back out. Around they work. Now it's a feed inside. Blocked away by House. Lockhaven keeps it though. They only have 10 seconds to shoot. Got to find something. Back out into the corner. Pump fake shot. Still moving around with this one just inside that three-point line. Shot up right into the hands of Collins.
Shot clock was not on the bald Eagles side, trying to get a shot up, and Zion Collins coming down with the rebound.
Here's an Ajake shot along that baseline. That one's up and good.
Really solid jumper there by Ajike. Really been coming up clutch so far this season for the Vulcans.
Out and around they go here. Now it is in the hands of Christian Kelly. Kelly looks and works on Collins. Now it's on the side. Shot up. Foul coming up. It's going to be a charge back to Cal U.
That was quite a bit of contact there on Baba Ajike, and it's going to be an offensive foul on the Bald Eagles, and it's going to be going the other way in the Vulcans' favor. Goes
on Lucana, his first. And first for the team here. 4-2, Cal U's got the lead here early in this one. 16:25 left in the first half. House over in that far side looking for an option. Still inside, puts up a contested shot, and he'll pick up a foul, and he'll get to shoot.
Good attempt there by House. Looks like the foul was committed by Trevor Lacuna.
Foul goes on Matt Cerruti, his first, second on the team here. House up to the line. Combo out of Norristown, PA, and Archbishop John Carroll, and that's quite a mouthful to say as he gets the first one to go. Played quite well on Monday night. For those who may not have joined us via the Vulcan Sports Radio Network. Second shot is up and good as well. Make it a 6-2 lead for Cal U.
The Vulcans trying to establish a lead early here, trying to get the Bald Eagles behind the 8 ball a bit.
It's McPherson with a spin move inside. He goes up again, has it stripped away, and it's Collins pushing it in transition. Been a high-paced couple of games for them as Collins misses that rebound by Lockhaven. Now they push it the other way with quick feet up inside. Almost lost it there. Pegram on defense. It rolls out, but it will go back to Lockhaven. Bench thought it was going to Cal U, but that will bring us to a media timeout here.
Looked like that ball did indeed tip off the hands of Brent Pegram, and we're going to look at the team leaders here. Pegram leading the Vulcans in scoring with 20.5 points per game. Christian Kelly, obviously 23 points per game for Lockhaven, as he is third in the PSAC in scoring. And most notably, Lacuna has 15 assists and Campbell with 9.7 rebounds. Three players are tied with 5 steals per game, and Kelly is playing 29.3 minutes a game for the Bald Eagles.
Good work, Doug. Join the conversation. Who do you think is going to lead the Vulcans in scoring today? You can let us know in the CUTV Sports 1 YouTube chat, or you can also tweet us as well at CUTV_PA. Love to hear from all our fans around the country and around the world.
Most definitely would love to see our fans get involved with us here, as we do get quite a bit of involvement for football. Would love to see some of our fans tell us where they are listening to or watching from here in our YouTube chat. It is inbounded here. Steal by House. House working it up the court now. Passes to Pegram. Pegram working inside. Bit of a bobble. Baba Ajike picks it up and puts it in for the layup. 8-2 here in favor of the Vulcans with 15:35 left to play in the first half.
Lockhaven back on the offensive end here. Still really trying to make a dent on the offensive end. They haven't had it quite yet. Excellent dribble move put on there. Pushed out to the corner. Long shot up, and that one rims in and out. Rebound by Collins. Now it's Pegram with this one, back to Collins. Collins going to tee up a long ranger. That one back in and out, won't go.
Looked good out of the hands for Zion Collins, just couldn't get it to go, and the Bald Eagles will take over on offense here.
Here's a long shot up for Lockhaven, rims in and out again.
Another rebound there by Ajike.
Here's a feed up from Pegram, went high off the glass, it won't go, goes sliding into mass of people down there. There's an excellent throw down there, goodness, with some force. Didn't expect that at all. Nazir Campbell with a strong two.
Good play there in transition by the Bald Eagles, being able to find Nasir Campbell, just jamming it down for the dunk.
Here's Collins, back over to House. House inside, Ajake. Ajake looking to do some form of post work. Thought we were going to see a jump ball, but I think they decided to call a foul instead.
That they did. That foul is going to go on Jesse McPherson. Going to be his first of the game, team's third of the first half.
First on McPherson, third on the team here. I think Coach Sancombe took a timeout here as he didn't like the looks of how the court was set up there.
Yeah, there seemed to be a bit of distress there by Coach Sancombe trying to get that timeout rather quickly before a mistake occurred.
Back and forth affair here so far, 8-4 early in this one, 14-17 left in the first. Cal-U is struggling out the gate here. Both teams actually not coming out very hot. Lockhaven 1 of their last 7, Cal-U 1 of their last 4. Both haven't hit from behind the arc, 0 of 3 respectively on both sides.
It seems like one of those games so far, both teams are just trying to throw up shots. It's been a bit of a feeling out process through the first few minutes of this first half, that is for certain.
Pegram looking to inbound this one once again. He's got House over in that far side. House with this one dribbles right up in front of that Lockhaven bench. Now it's Alexander. Alexander surveys, goes back to House once again. Under 10 to shoot for Cal-U. 8, 7, 6, looking for something. 5, 4. Pegram right inside, scoots through 2, hits the rim on it, but it won't go.
Pegram trying to get that buzzer beater layup with the shot clock, but to no avail.
Basket won't count here. We had a foul called. Goes on Babatunde Ajake there. First for him, first for the team. And they'll inbound this one and try it again. Over the outside, pump fake, trying to go in with this one. Floater bounces around and falls. 2 more for Matt Cerruti. He's got 4 of the 6.
Really solid afternoon so far for Cerruti as the Vulcans are trying to answer on offense here.
There's Ajake. Now it's inside, it's Collins. Collins spins, shot up, bounce off the back there. He gets his own miss though, so they'll try it again. Here's Pegram. Here's a long Pegram shot. That one is up and good. Backboard getting a lot of work here today at the Convo Center.
Really good shot there by Pegram. Was able to get it off and going for 3. First shot from beyond the arc for both teams so far this afternoon.
Went off a knee there and it'll go back to Cal-U. Lockhaven tried to push in with some force, but they'll turn it over.
Solid opportunity here for California to capitalize on a Bald Eagles mistake, as it did go off of a Bald Eagles player.
Pegram up with this one. Draws in his matchup, goes over to Ajake. Ajake on that far side, pumps over back to Pegram again. Now it's House. House going to fire away with this one. Bit short. Lockhaven back within transition, looking to close this gap slightly here. It's an 11-6 advantage early for Cal-U with 12:40 left in the first. This one in the hands of Mark Anthony Feldis. Now it's over along the side. Fed inside, straight up and in, up and down. 2 more for Nazir Campbell.
Good play there by Campbell. Got a great pass from a teammate, and Campbell just put it up. Bald Eagles now down by
Luke
3.
House firing away with this one, and he puts 3 more right on the board for Cal U, 14-8. Now it's the Bald Eagles working on this one. Another foul called here. Slow the action down a little bit. Tempo really starting to pick up.
Most definitely is. That foul is going to go on Brent Pegram.
And we're going to go ahead and step aside and take a commercial here. More exciting men's basketball action coming up here on the PSAC Network, CTV Sports 1, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Colin, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Millersburg, Pennsylvania can watch our stuff down here.
Well, they could follow us on Twitter, or they could like us on Facebook.
Yeah, but what about our sports? How can they watch those?
They could watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Back here at the Convo Center. Now let's try things again. Let's look at the Cal U team leaders.
That's right. We're going to give this another go. Brent Pegram leading the Vulcans in scoring with 20.5 points per game. Baba Ajike, 6.5 rebounds per game. Brent Pegram having 15 assists per game. Pegram also leading in steals with 10. And obviously Luke House playing 37.8 minutes per game for the Vulcans.
Back underway right on that midcourt line. They're able to bring that down. Thought we were going to see a turnover, but it'll go back to Lockhaven either way. Some off-ball motion here being called for. Almost lost. Now it will be lost here. Boxed out, trying to fall on top of that. Tim Smith Jr., one of the check-ins here. Tyler Berry in as well for Cal U.
Vulcans are going to retain possession here. Really scrappy defense there by Brent Pegram on Christian Kelly.
Now Brent Pegram with this one. Over to Ajake to House. House now gives over to Barry. Barry now with Pegram once again. Plenty of time to work it around here. Barry with this one. Still on the attack with this one. Pegram surveys. Under 10 to shoot for Cal U now. Got to find some kind of option here. Draws another matchup. 6, 5, 4. Walks that baseline. Luke House up and in. 2 more for Cal U.
Great pass there by Pegram to find Luke House inside. Vulcans back on the board.
11 minutes left here in the first half. 16-8. Cal U's got the lead. Lockhaven looking to answer in this possession. Here's a long shot up. That one won't go. Almost had their own rebound, but Tim Smith rips it down.
Great battling inside there by Tim Smith.
Here's Ajake on the feed. Couldn't finish, right on the doorstep. Up and in they go for Lockhaven. Foul coming up will be going on Tim Smith. So chance to shoot we will see for Christian Kelly.
Tim Smith trying to go in and get that block, but nonetheless it'll go for a foul.
First on Smith, third on Cal U. Kelly can't hit the first. Here's the second. That one rims out as well. Tim Smith falls forward for it and scoops it up. And now Cal U brings it back the other way. They've got it over with House. House has it now, and Pegram hesitates, able to scoot past one. Makes himself a lot of space. That one won't go. Foul called here.
Going to go on Tyler Berry. That's going to be his first foul of the game, team's fourth.
Lockhaven making some substitutions here. Azir Campbell in for Christian Kelly. For an active bench, they've really been moving things around quite frequently. Over in that far corner, almost pulled up for a three-pointer, but House able to cover nicely on Mark Anthony Bedless. Up inside, right over top. And they will call the charge there, Doug. Didn't think we were going to get it, but it's drawn by House.
It was most definitely one of those 50-50 calls, but went in the favor of the Vulcans as they get the charge drawn.
McPherson picks up his second, fourth on the team here. Jockey going to inbound this one from the left side. Now it's with Pegram once again. Another whistle being brought up here. Oh, changing the last foul here. Had a bit of an issue. Won't go on McPherson. It will go to another party. It will go on Cerruti, his second. Still fourth on the team. Pegram draws a double here, almost loses it, able to recover nicely. Doubles back once again. A Jockey rolls inside, puts up a strong two with a lot of defenders right on him the whole time.
Good effort inside by a Jockey, fighting through a couple of defenders.
Bald Eagles back on offense. Would have been a great feed inside, just couldn't keep his hands on it the whole way there. That'll be a turnover by Lock Haven. Kelly couldn't hold on to it.
That's right, it was indeed Kelly, as the Vulcans get a chance to capitalize on another turnover by the Bald Eagles.
Dumped over that far side once again. Barry, now it's with House. House to Smith. Smith's going to fire away from three. That one's long. Lock Haven's got the miss, almost lost it though. House came charging up from behind, but they are able to hold on to it. Right along, feed to the inside now. Lock Haven draws two on the inside, trying to find an option. Good feed there. Found it and slammed down with force. McPherson with two.
Really solid dunk there by McPherson. Nobody near him. Figured to just slam it down.
Over there to a Jockey, and Jockey now with Pegram catches a screen there. Tried to feed inside off the pick and roll to a Jockey. Won't go, and now Lock Haven in transition. Fed inside there, and it'll be back the other way once again. Another charge drawn by Cal U.
Really solid effort so far this afternoon, drawing all these charges. That's going to be something that the Vulcans should rely heavily on so far this afternoon, as Brent Pegram draws another one.
Foul will go on Nazir Campbell, first on him, fifth on the team. 8:26 left here in this first half. Cal U leads 18-10. Tim Smith over to Pegram. Now it's House all alone, firing away with this one. Rims in and out. Fighting for their own miss, though, but they won't get it. Had a check in there. Philip Alston in for a Jockey. Stolen away by the Bald Eagles, pardon me. That one is poked out of bounds, but it will stay with Lock Haven.
Really difficult turnover there by Tim Smith Jr. as he throws it right into the hands of Trevor Lacuna.
Tim Smith will head on out for Alexander. Phillip to come back in. Lock Haven working once again here on the offensive end. 8 minutes left in the first half. Poked away, and they're looking to call it Cal U, and they will. Really thought it was going to stay with Lock Haven, as that looked like it caught a hand of a Vulcan last.
As did I, Colin. You could see Jesse McPherson is very animated trying to plead his case, but nonetheless it'll stay with the Vulcans.
We're going to go ahead and take another commercial break here on this action. We'll be back here in a little bit on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Back here at the Convocation Center, courtside, the best view in the house. Make sure you join our conversation on the YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1. You can chat with us live during the broadcast. Any questions you might have, we'll be able to answer them, or you can tweet us as well at CUTV_PA. Brent Pegram back on the offensive end for Cal U. Bounce to House. House dishes off. Now it's Pegram once again. Another foul going to be called here off the pass from Tyler Berry.
Foul's going to go on Lacuna. Will be his second foul of the game and the team's sixth.
This one's going to be inbounded over here by Berry on the near side. Now it's Pegram. Pegram catches the screen from Alexander, who tries to roll but is covered up well by Lockhaven. Now Alexander on that far side, back over to Berry. Berry inside, scoots past one. Hop, step, and a jump, but can't get that one to go. Lockhaven's got it, and they're pushing with force the other way. Up high, they go inside, now in the corner. Thought about a shot, hesitate, feed inside once again for Lockhaven. Makes a good-looking move, puts it up, and a foul called.
Looks like it was number 13, Tyler Berry, on the foul.
Second on Berry, fifth on the team here in this point in time. So shots coming up. First shot is up and good. One check in here.
We have Zion Collins coming in for Philip Alexander.
Shot was up for Kelly. First point for Kelly so far in this one.
Babatunde Ajike just checked back in to this game for Philip Alston.
Kelly ranks third in the PSAC in scoring, 23 points a game for him. He's a threat on this court at all times. 18-11 our score, Cal U in the lead. Back with Alexander. Alexander now goes to Pegram. Pegram thought he was going to float up. It goes to House over for a three. That one rims in and out. Collins fights for the miss, gets it up. Second chance points for Zion Collins.
Great effort by Zion Collins to grab the rebound off the Luke House shot and put it back up.
20-11, Cal U's got the lead. Drive inside over in the far corner. Shot up. That one is long. Brought in by Collins. Couldn't get that one to go for Eli Washington. Here's Luke House. Feed inside to Ajake. Blocked away.
It was an unbelievable pass by House inside to Ajake there.
And up and in. 2 more points for Lockhaven. Christian Kelly rings up 2 more.
Kelly once again making his presence felt on the court this afternoon as we took a slight play stoppage to clean up the floor.
Ball brought up by Pegram once again here. 6 minutes and some change left here before the end of the first. Another foul called on the floor here.
Believe this one's going to be on Ajake. Actually, rather, it's going to be on Lockhaven. Going to be on number 4, Mark Anthony Fidelis. It's his first, and Ajake is going to go to the line for some free throws.
7th on the team. Here's the first from Ajake. That one is good. Number 2 is good. 22-13. The lead for Cal U. Lockhaven, a very active team off the ball here, seeing a lot of constant motion from them. Calling for it once again. Vulcan is struggling to keep up as Alexander walks into a lucky steal there. Pegram with some gallop ahead. Tries to go past 3, dumps off to Ajake. Good looking play there, but I believe one of the Lockhaven players is going to be shaken up a little after that. They will call a timeout as he's still a little shaken up from that collision down there.
Jesse McPherson was the bald eagle shaken up, but a great pass by Brent Pegram to Ajake for that layup there.
been an interesting game so far at this point in time. 24-13. Cal even struggling from behind the arc today in this one of their last 6. Lockhaven's 0 of their last 5. So free ball not getting underway very much here early in this one.
Hasn't been really a free show so far this evening. Been really a lot of work inside for both teams.
Cal U, a big team in terms of threes. 42% three-point percentage so far, and it is tied for second in the Atlantic region, first in the PSAC, so you're going to have to defend that arc if you're playing Cal U. Here's a shot up from Lockhaven from 3, and that one is potted away. Cerruti with 3, 24-16. Cal still in the lead.
Another solid play there by Cerruti.
Alexander over to House. It's going to go back to Lockhaven here as a foul on Brent Pegram. Might not have been, I believe I saw in the range of an illegal screen there. Don't think his feet were set correctly.
I'm not really sure what happened, but if you're Brent Pegram, you most certainly do not want to take an offensive foul like that.
Back up the other way for Lockhaven. They pass outside. Now inside with this one. Going up against Ajake. It's been a tough physical matchup for Ajake there as Lockhaven gets 2 more from McPherson.
McPherson's really been working Ajake inside, that is for certain.
Alexander drives inside, kick out to Ajake, move around. Now House. House with this one. It's Alexander teeing up along Ranger. This one will be no good.
Looks like it might be an over-the-back foul here, as Christian Kelly was going up for the rebound. It will be a foul on Baba Ajake. It is Baba's 2nd foul of the game and team's 7th.
Tim Smith into the game now as Ajake will take a seat. That shot is up and good. First one. Second is on deck and will be here momentarily. Here it is, and it's good as well.
Vulcan's going to work it up the court now.
Collins over to House. House and Alexander. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. A 24-20 lead for Cal U. Jumbled pile here. Someone's going to be picking up a foul. I think it's going to be a block on Lockhaven.
That it is, and it looks like the foul is going to go on number 11, Eli Washington. It is his first foul and the 8th of the game for the Bald Eagles.
Here is Zion Collins at the line. First shot is a good shot. 25-20. Vulcan still on top. Here comes number 2. And that one is good. 26-20, a 6-point advantage for the Vulcans here. Lockhaven back on the offensive end here. Floating high shot up and good right off the corner of that backboard. It doesn't get prettier than that.
That it does not. That's another bucket there for Cerruti. Bit of a defensive opening created there.
To no one's surprise, it's another close game. It was a very close game last year. 78-74 victory for Cal U. Drive inside. Now it's Tim Smith. Feet on that 3-point line. Tried to dump over. Almost stolen away. House able to get in the way and grab it in time out of danger. Shot up long. That one hits off the top of the backboard there. Won't go for Barry. Now it's fired away by Alexander. That one is no good. And it goes on out of bounds. Kind of odd. Thought we were going to see Alexander go after that one, but he chose to just kind of let it go.
Not really sure what happened there, but I did indeed expect Alexander to go after that ball.
Another timeout coming up here. We'll be back with more Vulcan's men's basketball action here on CTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Colin, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Millersburg, Pennsylvania can watch our stuff down here.
Well, they could follow us on Twitter, or they could like us on Facebook.
Yeah, but what about our sports? How can they watch those?
They could watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Back here at the Convocation Center, Cal U in the lead, 26-22, 3:45 left in the first. Colin Kirkwood and Doug Gladkey here with you today. Second half of doubleheader action. Don't forget tomorrow, another doubleheader. It was so nice, we're going to go ahead and do it twice. 2 more games against Mansfield tomorrow from the Convo Center.
That's right, going to be a great Sunday afternoon slate of games here at the Convocation Center.
Up and inside, back and forth affair here with 3 minutes left in the first. Here's Alexander, up and down. 2 more for Cal U by force, slams it through.
There goes the Vulcans getting on the board there with a slam by Philip Alexander.
Got the crowd energized. 28-24. That one almost plinkoed its way in, but now it's Collins in transition. Up long, now it's House all alone, firing away, and that one is good. Luke House adds 3 more, and just like that, a 5-0 run for Cal U.
This is just what the Vulcans needed, and also you never want to let Luke House open from the three-point line. He's been a very solid three-point shooter for the Vulcans so far this season.
Foul called here. Vulcans bench thinking they're going to draw another charge, but I don't think they will.
I agree. I did not believe that Collins' feet were set.
Zion Collins picks up his first foul, 8th on the team here. The shot is up and good.
We're going to have a substitution here for the Bald Eagles. Matt Cerruti coming out of the game, and Mark Anthony Fidelis coming in for Cerruti.
Kelly's second shot is good. He's got 7. 31-26, Vulcan advantage here. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left here before the half. Off-ball action once again for Cal U. They go inside to House. House in a one-on-one matchup. Almost draws a second. Decides to go back to Smith. Smith puts him in a blender. Shot up won't go. Lockhaven now with 4-on-2 the other way. Up they go. A foul call.
Bit of a fast break look there for the Bald Eagles. Caught the Vulcans off guard.
That's his second, team's 9. Washington to line, 2 shots.
Eli Washington for 2. Tim Smith got his second foul, 9 on the team so far. Couldn't hit the first shot. We'll see if they can get 2. And that one is good. 31-27 with 1:50 left here before the half. Tim Smith on the far side, now Collins. Collins to Alexander. Alexander, good pass inside. Well moved ball. Tim Smith with a turnaround shot. Alexander fights for a second chance, blocked away. Almost stolen away, kicked around. Should go back to Cal U, and it will. Eli Washington thought it was going to be their ball, but he kicked it around twice with his feet and sent it rolling on out of bounds.
Really solid opportunity here for the Vulcans as that ball went off of the foot of Eli Washington. And great defense there by the Vulcans to cause that turnover.
Inbound here from Barry. Barry to Collins. 1:25 left in this half. House with this one. Pump fakes, rolls inside. Hesitates, shot over. A good shot looking from Alexander. It won't go.
Alexander all alone in the corner there. Just could not get the shot to go.
Looking for defense. The crowd is here. Tim Smith has his matchup flip away. Alexander gets called for a potential foul here. Thought he came up clean on that one. But no, it was on Tim Smith instead. I was going to say he got almost all ball there, but Tim Smith picks up his 3rd and 10th on the team.
Really looked like Philip Alexander was going to have quite the block there if it wasn't for the Tim Smith foul.
That first shot is no good.
There's going to be a substitution here. Number 23, Philip Alston coming in for Brent Pegram.
Here comes Jesse McPherson's second attempt. That one is good, so he goes 1 of 2 in that trip. 1 minute left before the half, 31-28, Vulcan advantage here. In no particular hurry, it's Collins. Collins spin move, floater, won't register on that one. Now it's Lockhaven the other way. Got it again. Here they go with this one. At a 16-second difference between shot and game clock. Foul should be called here on Alston as he went up strong to defend that one.
That it is. You saw both Alston and Luke House going up trying for the block, but no avail as Alston is called for the foul.
First on Alston, 10th on the team here. McPherson's first shot is a good one. We'll see how number 2 checks out. And it will be a 2-2 trip this time. It's now a 1-point game, 31-30. Cal U still has that lead with 30 seconds left here. Got a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. So Cal U will have to shoot this one. Unable to hold for last possession, it's Collins. Collins draws his matchup out long. 10 seconds to shoot. Shakes off, now goes to Alexander with 5. Alexander has it tipped away there. They fall on top of each other due to Lockhaven. Somehow able to push it back up the court. Now it's poked by Collins. Ball rolls out of bounds, and that will just bring us to the end of the half after an odd series of events with Cal U leading by 1, 31-30.
It was quite the sequence of events there. Obviously, if for both teams, they need to tidy some things up. They need to tidy things up on defense, stop fouling as much. Both teams were almost in double digits. The Vulcans were indeed in double digits with 10.
Let's go over to Coach Doug's corner. What's going well for Cal U so far in this one?
They've been a presence inside. They've been doing really well rebounding and getting some putback shots. But the things they've been doing bad is they've been fouling a lot, like I just said, and they really need to tidy that up because a lot of these chances that the Bald Eagles have had have simply been off of free throws.
And what does Lockhaven need to do better in this second half if they want to win this game?
Try and get offense going because you're not going to have the opportunities you did here to put points up on the board if the Vulcans do indeed tidy up on defense and stop fouling as much as they've been.
And that'll bring us to the end here. We'll be back with more second half action here. Don't go anywhere. Cal U 31-30. They lead over Lockhaven on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of action here. Colin Kirkwood and Doug Gladkey with you. Doug, let's check out these halftime stats.
Let's check these out indeed. Field goals, California shooting 11 of 38. Bald Eagles shooting 10 of 20. 3 of 15 for the Vulcans and 1 of 6 for the Bald Eagles. Vulcans hitting all their free throws, and the Bald Eagles going 9 of 14 from the charity stripe. Bald Eagles have the advantage in rebounds, 21 to 18. Vulcans have the advantage in steals at 4 to 3, and the Bald Eagles have 11 turnovers to California's 4.
Back and forth affair. It's been here 31 to 30. Like you said, it's been a very close game so far. Those stats really don't show much separation between both these teams.
That they do not, and it's been really one of those games. It's just kind of slow-paced, and everything's just kind of been difficult thus far, especially on the California side with all the fouls that they've committed. They've really allowed the Bald Eagles of Lock Haven to get back into this one just by their inability to stop fouling.
Second half just about ready to get underway here. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back here once again. More basketball. I know everyone's excited for more basketball today, but tomorrow we'll have Mansfield and Cal U here from the Convo Center.
Going to be an awesome day tomorrow. Women's tipping off, as always, at 1 p.m. and men's tipping off at 3 p.m.
Both teams about to break huddle. Lock Haven first to hit the court here. Now Cal U back out as well.
The inbound is going to go to Lock Haven. It's going to be Nasir Campbell throwing
and it's
it in.
We are off and running here in the second half. Lock Haven first possession of the second half, looking to take the lead perhaps, should they convert. Working on the matchup, a Pegram goes flying, and that one is up and good. Got some separation for Cerruti, and he's able to cash in. Lead for Lock Haven, 33-31.
Another 3 for Cerruti, has 12 points so far this evening.
Here's Collins. Collins with this one. Now it's over to a Jockey. Jockey and Pegram dump off here. Now Collins again. Jockey calls for it down in the low post, but it's with House now. House to Collins. Collins outside. It's a shot up from a Jockey, and that one is good. Babatunde and Jockey with 3 points for Cal U.
Huge shot there by Baba. Big 3 from him, and California regains the lead.
34-33, just in the beginning stages of the second half. Here's a shot up from the Bald Eagles, and that's good. And they answer with a 3 of their own.
That 3 coming, but a Christian Kelly here getting himself into double digits. Bald Eagles now lead by 2 here.
Pegram rolls off a tough screen here. Now he's got it again. Drives inside. Touch on the shot. Not enough there as Lock Haven gets the miss with Cerruti. Stolen away there. Pegram has it falling now to Collins. Collins bodies up. Takes it and 1 coming up.
Great effort there by Zion Collins to draw the contact off of Jesse McPherson, getting that layup and the and 1 opportunity.
Here's Collins. He converts. 3-point play for Zion Collins. 1 point lead for Cal U, 37-36. Tied up there, Lock Haven looking for the answer. That'll force them to take a timeout.
That was quite the double team there by the Vulcans. Caused a lot of distress. Thought they were going to come up with the ball there, but the Bald Eagles were able to call a timeout just in the nick of time.
Don't forget you can join in the conversation here on the CUTV Sports 1 YouTube page and via our Twitter. You can tweet us at CUTV_PA. Almost the second half here. Well, in the second half, just a little bit underway. And then, of course, 2 more games tomorrow. So, I mean, let us know where you're watching from, what your weekend plans include. Hopefully it's Cal U basketball.
That is right. As always, I like to just reiterate it. Tell us where you're watching from, because that's always interesting to see, especially if you're from a country that is abroad.
Countries that are abroad, we do get viewers from.
Yes, we do.
Unless we're in North Korea. Then you don't view us there.
That's right. Our director, Gary Smith, always says that, and that is a very true statement indeed.
Playing a great song here. I'm not sure. They're asking how to teach you how to Dougie. And I mean, there's only one person that I could assume that would know how to teach how to Dougie, and it would be Doug himself.
Yes, I do not know how to Dougie.
Come on, show the people how to Dougie right now.
Dude, I have no idea how to Dougie, to be honest with you. I'd actually, in high school, I had somebody ask me to a dance with a teach me how to Dougie type of question asking.
What a shame. Dougie does not know how to Dougie. Back here on offense for the Bald Eagles. It's a tough matchup inside. We've been seeing it back and forth. It's been quite the entertaining battle as that one's flipped up high. Ajake gets it. Quarterbacks it down to Pegram. Goes up and he's blocked off the backboard ferociously.
That was quite the block there.
And they get 2 in that transition. Lacona with 2 off the thunderous block.
That was a crazy block there by the Bald Eagles. Vulcan's looking to answer here.
House. Now Alexander. Alexander over to Pegram. Pegram right back at it now. House pump fakes, hesitates, tries to dodge this matchup. Not much room for him to work, and it'll be double dribble, so they'll go the other way.
Another difficult turnover here for the Vulcans early in this second half. Bald Eagles with an opportunity to try and create somewhat of a lead, currently only leading by 1.
38-37 Lock Haven lead with 17 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this one. Bald Eagles looking for an opportunity with some great ball movement. Here's the matchup inside. It's McPherson taking on Ajake. Back and forth battle it's been. Jump ball called. Arrow reads Cal U.
Great play there by Ajake to draw that jump ball. Thought he was actually going to end up wrestling the ball out of the hands of McPherson, but possession arrow did favor Cal U, and they'll regain possession.
McPherson was a player that I was very impressed with last year in the matchup. Being at Lock Haven, played a very aggressive game down there. Came up from a place where the basketball is ferociously played. I know here's a long shot up and good. 3 more from Kelly. But back to McPherson coming out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Archbishop Carroll. It's a different kind of game down there, Doug. I've seen it in terms of just being involved in playoff games from high school. It's a different kind of game over there compared to, of course, where I'm from in the central part of the state. It's different. People might say, it doesn't sound like that, but it really is. The basketball varies by region.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It all depends on where you're from with how the game is played, and that's for pretty much every sport. But I do agree with you there that basketball is very intense in that area.
McPherson put up 22 and almost had a double-double. He was short with 9 rebounds, but he played a very good game in this matchup a year ago. Here's a shot up, blocked away there by Collins, able to bat it back into bounds, but it goes to the wrong person, McPherson. He puts up a shot and misses that one. Now Cal U the other way. Of course, more of the basketball in the area I'm from, it's really based on crisp passing. Shot up, chased down by Lock Haven, more of a res ball style of game. You're familiar with that. Devin touches on that term quite frequently. That one's blocked away by Cal U. Now they push it up in transition the other way. It's Pegram, one to beat McPherson, bumps off him, shot up, and good. Brent Pegram with a chance for a 3-point play.
Great play there by Brent Pegram, working inside on McPherson, draws the contact in the and one, and he'll go to the line for 1. And we have a substitution here, I believe, but we're going to have a media timeout.
We'll go ahead and step aside. More coming up here on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Back here at the Convocation Center, 41-39. Lock Haven has the lead here. About 15 minutes and 54 seconds left before the end of this one. So quite a lot of basketball to be played, Doug.
Most definitely, there is quite a bit of time left for this game to go in the favor of either team. Obviously, the scoreboard currently favoring the Bald Eagles 41-39, with Brent Pegram of the Vulcans going to the line for one shot.
Brent Pegram can't hit on that one. McPherson pulls it down. But as I was saying before the break there, Doug, I mean, really in terms of just talking about it's more of a really grinded out type of game in terms of when you get towards more city ball and whatnot, really a lot of back and forth efforts. But when it comes to like where I'm from, as the foul is called here, more of a res ball style, a lot of smaller players in the area. You want to have crisp passing back and forth, get up and down on turnovers, and that's how you score your points.
Yeah, most definitely. It is a bit of a grittier type of game where McPherson is hailing from.
And there's a lot of jams, too. Tell you what, most jams I've ever seen in a high school game came against another team from out that way in math, civics, and sciences.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see some players willing to throw it down, because where I'm from, it is a very much a res ball style. Lots of speed and skill and executing on fast breaks.
43-39, Lock Haven in the lead. 15 minutes and 30 seconds left here. Pegram brings it up. Pegram, a tough player for this team so far here. Paces the team with 16 three-pointers. Double-digit trays 3 times this year. He's got the third most in the league.
There's a putback layup there for Zion Collins. Vulcans down by 2 now.
43-41 with 15 minutes left. Bounce over to the side for Lock Haven. Slick bounce pass inside for cutting in Cerruti. Shot up and he'll shoot for one more.
Really has been a force so far this afternoon. Cerruti has been. Him and Christian Kelly both are the only Bald Eagles players in double digits.
Cerruti converts. Makes it a 46-41 lead for Lock Haven on the road.
Vulcans need to try and get something going here offensively, as they find themselves quickly down by 5 to start this second half.
Luke House to Pegram. Pegram falls over, dumps off, and slammed home there. Alston with a thunderous 2. So good to see him playing well as Pegram can't come up. Alston fights for that one, stripped away. Foul called here. Never thought I at least didn't think we were going to see Alston for quite some time here after his medical issue forced him off the court for some time during the preseason. But here he is, made his debut Monday night, and it's great to see him on the court today.
Most definitely is. That was a scary situation that during practice, but good to see that Alston is okay and has been contributing for the Vulcans this season.
Alexander defending that inbounds here. Have to find something. Quarterbacks had almost stolen away there, but Collins has it instead. So an errant pass leads to another Cal U possession. Collins cans that one, but they're calling the shot no shot here, so it'll be on the floor. Quite a tough shot to make, though. I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, most definitely need to give him credit. It's a shame that shot couldn't go. But the Vulcans are going to regain possession here, and they're going to have an opportunity to make something happen. As there's going to be a substitution here. Trevor Lacuna coming out, and number 11, Eli Washington, checking back in for the Bald Eagles.
Pegram's got the inbound pass here. Foul on Lacuna, third for him. Only third on the team here. House over to Collins. I see a foul called here.
Not quite sure what is happening, but the Vulcan bench is in disbelief.
Alston picks up his fourth foul here, so he'll have to scoot out, fifth on the team.
Tim Smith Jr. coming in for Philip Alston.
Foul trouble is starting to become an issue here.
Yes, it is. It's going to start becoming a factor in this one.
House has to get back, only man there covering on the defensive end. They miss, and Tim Smith pulls it in.
Great effort there by House to break up that play.
Almost lost by Collins. He's able to corral. Collins inside on the attack, up and in for two. Zion Collins attacks the rack.
Good play inside by Collins, and Bald Eagles coming up the court quickly.
Foul called here, and it'll go back the other way on Lockhaven. Bench is very upset about this one.
That they are. It's been very back and forth officiating-wise for both sides. Both sides have been animated at times, most recently in the past couple of minutes here.
Foul goes on Nasir Campbell, his second, fourth on the team here. 1 point ball game, 46-45. Lockhaven leading. Pegram with a step back, and oh my goodness, he was done so dirty on that one. Put up three for Cal U.
Great step back three there by Brent Pegram. Took his defender for a ride a bit, and the Vulcans now lead by 2.
Place is energized here. 4 of their last 5. Cal U is on the offensive end. Rebound pulled in by Tim Smith Jr.
Vulcans working up the court quickly here.
Here's Collins inside, up and in off the glass. Give him 2 more. The Convo Center is rocking here on this Saturday night.
Really great effort so far by the Vulcans. They've had their foot on the gas to start this second half.
Lockhaven forced to call a timeout here. Cal U opens up a 9-0 run to take that lead back 50-46. Doug, we can check out the PSAC West standings here. Edinburgh, top dog.
That they are. Obviously no interconference play yet, but Edinburgh and IUP tied for that top spot with 3-0 records respectively. Pitt Johnstown 3-1, Mercyhurst 2-1, Seton Hill 1-1. The Vulcans of Cal U are 2-2. Slippery Rock 2-2 as well, and then Gannon and Clarion both at the bottom, winless so far this season.
It's going to be an interesting one here. Hey, Johnstown, a team you really might have to keep an eye on throughout this season. Got a couple talented players. John Paul Kromka, one to name off the top of my head. Excellent player. As Cal U brings the press on Lockhaven here, they're able to pass on through it, and they're feet up and a foul called.
This is a bit of a surprise to me. I thought that the Vulcans were playing decent defense there, but going to be a foul here.
Tim Smith gets his 4th foul, 6th on the team here, so he'll most likely check out.
It is looking like that. Babatunde Ajake was ready to check in. Now he's going to go back to the bench.
That shot is no good from the line for Lockhaven. Campbell couldn't hit. Now Ajake steps up, looks to check in. Believe it will be Tim Smith. Here's the second shot up from Campbell. That one won't go as well, so he'll have to take a seat and wait, Doug.
Yes, he will be playing the waiting game here, as that shot did not go and was rebounded by the Vulcans.
Collins with this one. Now he rolls up inside, goes high over his matchup, and that's as pretty of a shot as you'll see there. It goes right over top of his matchup. Didn't care about the height advantage. Went right over top with the floater.
Beautiful little hook there by Zion Collins.
That shot's no good. Tim Smith with the rebound.
Jesse McPherson also waiting with a jockey to check in for Lockhaven.
Here's Pegram over to Smith. 12 minutes left here, a 52-46 lead for Cal U. A Pegram shot is up, and he's going to have a chance at the illustrious 4-point play.
What a clutch effort there by Brent Pegram, showing off his range, popping that 3 from the NCAA logo, and getting the 4-point play.
And it will bring us to the media timeout. So we'll be back. More men's basketball action on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Colin, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Millersburg, Pennsylvania can watch our stuff down here.
Well, they could follow us on Twitter, or they could like us on Facebook.
Yeah, but what about our sports? How can they watch those?
They could watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Back here at the Convocation Center, 55-46 lead for Cal U over Lockhaven, Doug.
That's right. The Vulcans have really locked down here in this second half. It was very back and forth going into halftime, but now the Vulcans find themselves with a 9-point lead here with 11:58 left to play.
It's like Devin joining us via the YouTube chat. Thanks for joining us today. Did not see all his input there, but it's great to have him. He agrees Philly basketball is one of the best areas for basketball in the state and in the nation, Doug.
That's right. I could not agree more myself. I did not experience it until coming out to Cal U, but a lot of these...
You knew we were in a different world when my high school made a run, of course, really from a farmland area in District 3 up north, as Pegram can't hit on the 4-point play. Lockhaven gets it in, but Constitution High School out of Philadelphia was playing a game as we walked in, and I walked in on a fast break dunk, and I realized it was going to be a whole different ball game that day. It was. Here's a long shot up from Lockhaven. That won't go. It's Pegram getting the miss, and now they go back the other way. Block called here, Douglas.
Vulcans looked like they were trying to get things going quickly here, and the foul's going to be on Lockhaven, I believe. Zion Collins is indeed going to go to the line and shoot 2 shots. We have a substitution here. Nasir Campbell coming back in for Trevor Lacuna.
Here's Pegram. Slick feed to House off that inbound. He dribbles inside, goes over Cerruti. Almost had it, bounces in and out. Ajake had it but lost it. Now it's in the hands of Cerruti.
That ball just went around like a pinball out of Ajake's hands into the hands of Cerruti.
Bounce feed inside, went strong, tried to get put back, but it won't as Alexander grabs it.
Vulcans trying to get things going here in transition rather quickly.
Brent Pegram taking on McPherson. Now it's House. House back to Pegram. With 11 minutes left here in this one. 55-46 lead for Cal U.
Pegram looking like he's taking his time, making a move here.
Oh, and draws so much space there. Fires away. That one won't go. Lockhaven's got it in a 2-on-1 scenario. Cerruti drops it off there and can't grab it. Pegram snags it instead.
Looked like it was a good block there by Zion Collins.
That shot up, it won't go. Now Lockhaven the other way. It's starting to become back and forth affair here. Not many teams hitting in the past couple minutes. And a 14-0 run for Cal U right now, Doug. Over 4 minutes scoreless for Lockhaven. They couldn't buy a bucket right now.
No, they could not. Really great effort by the Vulcans, tightening things up here.
Here's Cerruti with a second shot, and a foul coming up here, so they're going to need these free throws. try to break that streak.
Going to give them a chance to get back on the board here and break this drought they've been in. Tim Smith Jr. getting ready to check in for the Vulcans.
Over 5 minutes scoreless here. Here's the shot up. That one won't go.
Here comes Tim Smith Jr. coming in for Philip Alexander.
Second shot up from Campbell, and that one is good. They needed that. That's a confidence booster right there.
Most definitely is. Lock Haven getting on the board for the first time in quite a few minutes.
14-2 run for Cal U. That shot's up and no good. Tim Smith comes flying in and grabs that rebound. I think he might have stepped out of bounds there. Oh no, they'll call a foul when he'll shoot instead. Really thought he had stepped out of bounds, but foul on Nasir Campbell. Third on him, 7th on the team.
It was a rather close play there. Tim Smith easily could have stepped out of bounds, but nonetheless it will be a foul against Lock Haven.
That one won't go. 1-1, so they'll go back the other way here. Over to that far side. Now back again, shot up long. This one is canned from downtown there. Lock Haven with a big three-pointer. 55-50. Vulcans still have the lead.
Christian Kelly again with the three for the Bald Eagles. 18 points this evening for Kelly.
Smith at the top of the key, dumps off to House. House now Pegram. This near side corner, able to get the space over the corner Collins. Now Ajake with 6 seconds to shoot. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pegram fires away. That one's off the rim short. Lock Haven's got the miss. All alone, up to go, and good. 2 more for Lock Haven.
Eli Washington there with a fast break bucket. Vulcans now only up by 3 with about 8:52 left to play.
Tim Smith has this one. He has it, goes over to Pegram. 10 seconds to shoot. Pegram kind of got caught up in a lump there. I believe he'll get a chance to shoot.
It is looking like that indeed. And we're going to have a sub coming in for the Vulcans here rather quick soon. Looks like number 23, Philip Alston, will check back in.
Here's Pegram's first shot. That one is good.
Alston coming back in the game for the Vulcans, for Zion Collins, and Mark Anthony Fidelis coming in for the Bald Eagles.
4 fouls on Nazir Campbell, excuse me. 8 on Lock Haven. Here comes the second chance. And that one is good as well. So a 57-52 advantage for Cal U.
Vulcans trying to read the Bald Eagle offense here.
They go inside. Cerruti back out long. Beat up well, but they'll bring up a travel here for Lock Haven as Kelly couldn't find anywhere to go.
There's a lot of ball movement there for the Bald Eagles. Great defense by Brent Pegram to force Christian Kelly to take a step.
It's back with Brent Pegram now. Pegram calls for motion from Ajake, brings up the screen, fakes instead. Now Ajake rolls off to Smith. Pegram over to Alston, and there's 2 more.
Great pass by Brent Pegram to Philip Alston, and Alston is on the board here.
Here's Cerruti inside. Alston with 4 points so far in this one.
That's right, looks like it's going to be a foul here.
4th foul on Tim Smith Jr. and 8th on the team, and it'll be another break, so we will step aside. Don't worry, more action coming up here soon on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the Convocation Center here. Cal U leading Lock Haven 59-52, Doug. It's been a close one, neck and neck so far.
It's really been quite tight so far this afternoon between both of these teams. Obviously, the Vulcans had that nice little 15-point run to start the second half, but things have started to taper off and get back into a back-and-forth affair.
It's going to be Cerruti at the line here as Tim Smith grabbed his fourth foul before the break.
That was it, so yeah, you can make your way down there.
Here's the shot, and it is good. So another chance coming up here, 59-53.
That's what it was. Thank you.
And that one is good as well. So 59-54, Doug.
5-point lead only for the Vulcans with 7:40 left to play. You're going to have to go on another one of those big runs to close.
Foul called here.
Foul number 20, Matt Cerruti.
Goes on Cerruti. Third on Cerruti. Ninth on the team.
Opposite the line, 1-1.
Again, looking like a foul-heavy affair in this second half. Both teams getting ready to approach double digits in fouls.
Hits that one on the 1-1, so next one coming up. Both teams in the bonus here. And that one rims out. So 60-54 the lead is for Cal U with 7:20 left.
Bald Eagles trying to find something, find an opening.
Here's a long shot up. No good. Ajake grabs the rebound.
Long shot there by Christian Kelly. As a ball goes right into Ajake's hands for the rebound.
Now Alston running the show up top. It's with Pegram. 10 to shoot for Cal U. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pegram 4 to Ajake 3 to Collins 2, 1. And that'll be a shot clock violation there, as I don't think anybody really knew what the shot clock said at that point in time.
I do believe it was a miscommunication between the entire Vulcan squad on where the shot clock was. And it's going to be a turnover. Bald Eagles will regain possession.
Cerruti now, Kelly. Kelly has that one stolen away by House. Now House the other way. House pump fakes, turnaround shot. That's up and good. Excellent deception there from Luke House.
Great play there by Luke House to grab the errant pass by Christian Kelly and take it up the court for a bit of a fast break opportunity. Turnaround jumper goes. Vulcans lead by 8 now.
House has 13 so far in this one. Here's a long shot up for Lock Haven. That one is no good. Missed everything. Just bounced off the backboard.
Another shot going right into the hands of Babatunde Ajake for the rebound. Pegram looking like he's going to take his time.
Here he goes inside. Went up against a tough McPherson, and he'll have a chance to shoot.
That he will, and we have 2 Bald Eagles getting ready to sub in here.
4th on McPherson here, 10th on the team.
one would have to imagine that McPherson's going to be one of the Bald Eagles players that subs out here after Brent Pegram's first shot.
Double bonus now for Cal U. That shot is good, 63-54 with 5 minutes and 31 seconds left.
McPherson stays in. Going out was Mark Anthony Fidelis for the Bald Eagles.
Here's the second shot, and that one bounces in and out. Now the other way. Almost stolen by a jockey there. They keep it, however. Back and forth feed defended well by California. Turnaround shot long. Cerruti. Kelly able to get some deception there. McPherson now has it bumped away. It looks like by his own player.
Here come the Vulcans trying to move it up the court now.
It's Pegram. With 4:54 left here in this one, a 63-54 lead for your Vulcans. In this PSAC East-West crossover matchup, here dumped off inside. Alston gets 2 more for the Vulcans.
Great pass inside to Alston by Brent Pegram. Vulcans now lead by 11.
Pump fake over. Now it's a long shot. Rims in and out for Lockhaven. McPherson's got it. Almost stole by a jockey. Second chance is up and good for McPherson.
Another great effort inside by Jesse McPherson. Obviously, Philip Alston almost coming up with the steal, but McPherson with 9 points so far this evening.
Here's Brent Pegram again with 4 minutes left in this one. Pegram scoots past his matchup and pots him pretty too.
That was a really nice play there by Brent Pegram as he was able to slice through the defenders. Pegram with 16 so far.
Here's McPherson out to the outside and Cerruti, and that one is good. 3 more for Lockhaven. Hanging close, 67-59.
Great pass out to Cerruti. Cerruti now has 20 points this evening.
It's Pegram now, draws in his matchup very close. Looks like we're going to see a double. Rather pass off to House. Now it's Collins all alone on the far side of the court. Under 10 to shoot. 8-7-6. Collins up. No good.
Rebound there by Trevor Lacuna.
Here's a long shot up and no good for Lockhaven. Punched up by House, but Lockhaven's got it back. Here's a Cerruti 3, and that one is no good.
Ajake with the rebound. Looks like it's going to be an over-the-back foul on the Bald Eagles.
And that should bring us to our last media timeout. We can take a look at the Cal U schedule and what's coming up for them. It's going to be a quick road as things really get interesting when it turns to December here. Of course, Mansfield's the last home game for them until January 3rd. They're going to be on the road for quite some time here. They're going to be at Shippensburg on the 7th. We'll be there for that. No one's going to be around for Glenville State that day, unfortunately. And then at Carlo, had plans to get that one done, but of course we have the home obligations for West Virginia State. Can't get that one done. And I'll be at Westchester and Millersville bringing you guys coverage as always. And then back home for Pitt Johnstown on January 3rd.
Going to be an interesting task for this Vulcans men's team going on the road for an entire month. It's going to be difficult for them. Going to miss that home cooking there, and it's going to be something to see how they do.
Yeah, it'll be something. It'll be something indeed here. It's going to be something to see how they can close out this game here today. 67-59 Vulcan lead here. 3 minutes left to go.
It is certainly proving to end up looking like a great finish for the Vulcans. This game's going to be a close one down to the wire for these final 3 minutes.
2 shots for Collins. That one is good. 68-59. That one is good as well. Make it 69-59. A nice 10-point advantage there for Cal U.
That it is. Vulcan's up by 10 now with exactly 3 minutes left to play. Let's see how the Bald Eagles respond.
Feed inside. Almost stolen away. McPherson able to catch the bobble. They go out long to Cerruti. Cerruti now. Khalid Campbell in the game as well. There's a shot up and good for Lock Haven. It's McPherson with two more. 69-61.
Another great effort inside by McPherson. Feel like we've been saying that quite a bit today, but he has been a force for this Bald Eagles team this afternoon.
Lock Haven starting to get in some foul trouble here. Three players with 4 fouls at this point in time. It's Pegram under 10 to shoot. 6, 5, 4. Tim Smith. 3, 2, 1. Stolen by Lock Haven.
Jesse McPherson there with the steal, and they're trying to move it up the court rather quickly.
Need as many chances you can get here in this final 2:06, and that'll be a foul. So Lock Haven will shoot coming up. Fifth on Alston here. And 9th on the team, Doug. So there goes Alston.
That's right. Alston has fouled out of this one. Philip Alexander coming in for him. Christian Kelly coming to the line for the Bald Eagles.
Alston with a solid 6 points off the bench, going 3 of 3 for those 6 points.
It was really great to see him be a bit of a factor this afternoon. Great to see him playing and back in action.
That shot is good. 69-63. And there's going to be a foul called as well. And it'll be on Pegram, I do believe, the one who picks that one up. 10th on the team here.
Zion Collins checking in now for Tim Smith Jr. as Coach Sandcombe is absolutely livid.
Inbound to Lock Haven here. That was a long shot up, and that one is short. Punched out of bounds. It will stay with Lock Haven. Brent Pegram with his 3rd foul. Of course, 10th on the team. Lock Haven going to inbound this one once again. Able to dodge his matchup up and in, and a chance for one more coming up here. Lock Haven starting to bring it close here.
Things are really starting to get interesting late here as the Bald Eagles are going to have a chance to go to the line for an and one opportunity down by 4.
Nazir Campbell looking for his 10th point of the ball game. He's got it, and that puts Lock Haven on a 7-0 run here. 10-2 overall.
This is not what you wanted to see if you're the Vulcans, giving up a big run like this, now down by 3.
Cutting inside their house, dumps off to a jockey, and he gets bumped, so he'll get a chance to shoot here.
Good draw there by a jockey. Going to go to the line for 2 shots now.
21, Jesse McPherson. That's his 5th.
It's going to be the 5th foul there on Jesse McPherson, Doug.
That it is. He is fouled out of this game, and we're going to have a timeout called here.
McPherson with 11 points and 6 rebounds, a steal, and he had 2 blocks as well.
He had quite the game this afternoon. He was really impactful for this Bald Eagles team.
Held in check compared to last year when he had over 20, but matched up well on the inside.
Yeah, he really gave a jockey some fits inside with his size, but that ultimately led to him fouling out of this game, contesting a jockey inside and getting those tough fouls called on him in the paint.
Here's a jockey at the line now. 2 coming up. Here's the first one for number 1. That one is good. Jockey with 16 points so far. 4 starters in double digits for Cal U. Here's the second shot. That one is good. 71-66.
Tim Smith Jr. checking in now for Philip Alexander.
Now Lockhaven up the court with pressure. Of course, only a minute 43 left in this one, so they want to get back in it. They're going to have to find the option quick. Feed inside. Bumped hard. Tough defense. Cal U's got the rebound. Thought we might see a call on that, Doug, but they're letting them play here late in this one with a minute 30 left.
They are. That was a bit of rough contact there by a jockey, but the officials are going to let this one play out here.
It's Collins. Collins with 10 seconds left. His matchup, Cerruti. Trying to find something. 6, 5, 4. That's going to go back the other way here as they will pick up an unopportune charge call there.
It's very difficult if you're the Vulcans to take that charge at that time.
Third foul on Zion Collins. Back up the other way for Lockhaven. 71-66. Cal U leads. A minute 5 seconds left here in this one. Lockhaven moves the ball around crisply, and there's a long shot up, and that one is good, and that's what you need if you're Lockhaven. For Kalik Campbell, they get it in quickly. Pressure comes up, and they throw an unopportune pass. Up shot there, and there'll be a foul coming up. Shot won't count, so of course they will shoot now, as it's now a 71-69 game with a chance to cut this to a 1-point game with under a minute left.
This is a rather interesting opportunity as Christian Kelly is going to go to the line for 2 shots with an opportunity to tie the game.
Sinks the first, make it 71-70. Looks like they weren't on the same page there, Doug. They kind of passed that one away.
Yes, it was a little bit of a miscommunication that led to this opportunity for the Bald Eagles.
Ooh, second one doesn't go here. Now it's back with Alexander. Collins with this one, 48 seconds and running. 71-70 lead for Cal U. They bring it up, and there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Sanko.
Cannot blame him for taking that timeout at this time. With 45.6 left to play, Vulcans are really going to need to try and play smart offense to try and cut the lead, try to extend their lead 73-70 potentially.
It's been an amazing game so far, back and forth between both of these two teams. We're going to see who wants it more heading out of this break.
That is what it's going to come down to, and you are absolutely right. This has been a phenomenal game this afternoon between these two teams.
We might be in search of a buzzer beater finish here. Haven't seen one since the 2017 season. It's been quite some time. It's Mercyhurst, I remember it vividly.
That would be quite the finish to this game this afternoon, but we shall see how these...
Here's Collins on the inbound, goes to Pegram. Pegram has it across the midcourt line at this point, 40 seconds now. Campbell on Pegram, now it's House. Now it's over to a jockey, now Collins. Collins back to Pegram, under 10 to shoot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pegram shot, that one won't go. Ripped down by Collins. They get a fresh set here, about a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Collins has this one, and now Cerruti's forced to foul.
What a turn of events here for the Vulcans, as they were able to grab that rebound and get a new set of a new shot clock.
Fourth foul on Cerruti. Shot clock actually unplugged here. 17 seconds left. That one's good. 72-70 here. Timeout called by Lockhaven.
Lockhaven obviously just trying to scheme and come up with a plan, a contingency plan, if this shot goes, because it will be a 3-point lead and they will have regained possession with about 17.1 seconds left to play. Obviously would set up for that last shot to potentially send it to overtime or win the game.
I mean, Doug, what are you drawing up over there if you're Lockhaven at this point? You mean you have one other free throw you have to think about here. Let's say it comes off the basket and they don't make it here. What are you going to do?
If I'm Lockhaven, I take the inbound, slow it down, and try to work through obviously what would probably be a double team defense for the Vulcans and try and get the ball in Christian Kelly's hands for a 3 to end the game.
We'll see how this one plays out. 72 to 70. Cal U's got the lead. 17.1 seconds left to go. It's Collins at the line for his second shot. Chance to make it a 3-point ball game, which would be big. So that way it will be tied if Lock Haven is able to hit from downtown. Here they go. Cal U all back to defend here on this one. No one on the line. Collins hits that one, so it's a 3-point game, 73-70.
Going to be interesting to see how this plays
Inbound
out
by
here.
Lock Haven, bringing it up on the way. Here it is, dump off. It's Kelly. Almost lost it. Kelly shot up for 3. That one is no good. Will he get it? Alexander's got it, and he'll be fouled there with 7.3 seconds left.
Philip Alexander there with the rebound was fouled by number 12, Nasir Campbell, I believe.
5th on Campbell, so he will step out. 10 points and 9 rebounds, 3 assists and a steal to his credit today in 34 minutes.
Another solid effort by a Bald Eagles player.
Alexander with a chance to put this one potentially out of range here. He can make one, if not both.
Huge shots here for Alexander. Let's see how this one goes.
Here's the first. That one is long. Vulcan's back to defend this one. Man back deep for Lock Haven in Fidelis. He's matched up with a jockey. Here comes the second from Alexander. 7.3 seconds on the clock here. That one is up, and he can't hit on that one either. It's Cerruti bringing this one up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shot in the corner for Kelly. He got smacked on that one. Caught by Cal U, and that will be a victory for the Vulcans here in the closest of manners, 73 to 70.
What a finish there for the Vulcans, closing out this very close game. Was back and forth from the jump, and great effort by the Vulcans to just clamp down on defense and hold off the Bald Eagles from potentially getting back into this one.
Doug, let's check out the 3 stars of the game. As always, brought to you by our friends at the Mac Lab. Need anything copied, printed, anything that involves the Mac, they've got you covered at the Cal U Mac Lab. Come visit us. Definitely going to have to go with at least Christian Kelly in your 3. What do you think, Doug? I mean, 21 points for him. He had a great game, double-double, 21-10 in rebounds, so I think I'll put him at the number 3 spot. How's that sound?
I totally agree with you putting him at the number 3 spot there. Cannot dismiss the fact that Kelly had a phenomenal game. But at number 2, I think I would put Brent Pegram, having 16 points. Was a phenomenal
8 assists for him today. I like that choice.
Yeah, really solid effort for Pegram, and
Let's hear it. What you got at number 1?
I'm going with the jockey. He had a very tough matchup inside with Jesse McPherson of Lock Haven, but he was still able to chip in 17 points.
17 points, 6 rebounds as well, and that'll be the end of action here today. Cal U wins 73 to 70. Join us again tomorrow, same place, same time for doubleheader action number 2, Mansfield versus Cal U. It'll start at 1 p.m. with the women's game, but for now, everybody on our crew, thanks to everybody who helped out with us today, and our engineer back in the studio as well on the Vulcan Sports Radio Network side. Thanks to everybody who joined us and helped out, but in the meantime, good night, California. I will see you again soon.